because it was something new, so I thought it would be good to get another experience under my belt, and it also seemed to offer me a good opportunity to learn and practice critical thinking skills and a lot of various problem-solving things. So
textbook reading is really boring, and all the information would just disappear from my brain, and that I wouldn't have any use for it because I would forget it. So, but then with innovations, I get to do the projects. I can create projects and learn what I want to, and there's a lot of freeness, and it's really, really fun.
I got to shortcut my English 11 and 12 so I could graduate early instead of having to do both English 11 and English 12. I could just do them both at the same time.
I love the artistic element to it. I like that you could go outside and have a hands-on experience, use your photography skills or your drawing skills to create projects, even have a hands-on physical project on a poster board. It didn't necessarily have to be on the computer.
The freedom and flexibility of the learning and me being able to kind of pick what I learned and run with it.
And the fact that you can just adjust the projects to your specific needs, like large-scale projects or just smaller assignments, and that can help you with your education. And
the group work. We all got together as a group and worked on projects. We were divided into 2 groups, especially in the beginning. We all became a very close-knit community. We all got to know each other very well and know who liked doing what and each person's interests. We got a lot of work done together, so I really enjoyed the group work. It was fun to do schoolwork with friends.
The flexibility it gives and how it's free, and I don't have to look at all the coursework and be so overwhelmed because I just have to do one project and then another project. Projects are fun as well, so it's not totally overwhelming and stressful.
I really like that I got to personalize all the projects so that I didn't have to just do all the boring assignments, and I can really make it meaningful to me.
I really loved the fact that there were hangouts every week. I got to know the students, I got to know my classmates. They were really great because then you could interact with other students, with your teacher. They weren't just invisible to you.
I was able to implement my involvement in the TLA Minecraft experiment. I was able to implement journalism into that, writing a script, hosting a Minecraft podcast with the script, writing a journalism project.
you'd have to be a bit self-disciplined, and you have to be able to pace yourself throughout the year, because if you're not careful, you could fall behind. Schedule yourself out, schedule your projects out from the beginning and not in the middle or near the end.
Make sure that you can really schedule your time very well, or at least reasonably well. Mrs. Scott and Mrs. Bosencool were both very, very good at helping us keep on track and giving us the deadlines, and sometimes poking us a bit if we weren't meeting the deadlines, so encouraging us to really work to finish them.
To plan well and to organize, because when I just started in the first term, it was really stressful because I had to do a certain number of projects to fulfill everything, but then I wouldn't plan everything well, so I would do one project and take such a long time on it, and then all the other projects I was cramming right before the end of term. It was pretty stressful, but then if you plan everything and organize and know what you have to do and mark your calendar and say, by this week and this due date, I should finish this project, I have more time to finish everything else, then I think it'll be a lot better.
You have to be very motivated if you are going to take this program. It's very self-directed, but the teachers are there to help. If you ask them, that's a lot better. You should just sit around and wait for them to answer you. They are there all the time. If you have creative skills of any kind, photography, drawing, or some sort of a writing skill, you'll find this to be very helpful for the projects.
First of all, set aside time for collaboration projects during the first 2 terms. I know that when I joined, it was a little surprising how much time it took, so ensure you have a decent amount of time set out for those collaboration projects. My wacky interest was Asian history. If you have any interests such as that or anything like that, just pick it and do it, because with the help of your teachers and with the help of whatever other courses you're doing, even if they don't seem like they correlate, there's a possibility they'll fit, or maybe you know they fit, just do it. It'll be relatively easy and it will be fun.
Mainly, don't procrastinate. Don't just sit around and talk about doing the work, but actually get down, buckle down and actually do it.